Alright, this is the race swapped engine, stock engine, both tuned fully maximally and racing hard, down tuned to regular transmission, down 2, down 1, racing hard, medium. Okay, this car is fully tuned, racing soft, fully. This is the best setting. If you take this, put this here, take this, put this here, 290, 270 is the highest. So okay, that's the difference, right? See, there's a difference. 69318, 69996. This has to be down to just the slightest. Let's get into the race. I just wanted to point that out. Okay. This has swapped engine, like I showed. About 0.6 of a liter, 0.5 something of a liter or more in displacement. I believe this is a 6-cylinder engine. I think the regular Subaru is also a 6-cylinder. If I'm not mistaken, maybe it's 4. He's gonna go out, see how he. Oh, okay, right. Okay. I want to do it quickly because even if you wait a little time, it'll go to 99% fuel, which is at the bottom right, very quickly. So that's the first thing I want to get rid of. Then I want to put now I want to make sure that the remaining laps over there says 1.7 bottom right, 1.8. I want to keep that at around 2. Since usually rain starts around 2 if there is rain. 30-minute race. There's way too planned for this. I wish it was very random, but it's not. This car gets to around 280 kilometers on the straight. I'm using aerodynamics of other vehicles properly, and the right conditions are set, like in and out of corners. Yeah, roughly 280 kilometers I'm going to be looking at, 285, 280. So I'm actually peaking because I put a medium turbocharger. So interestingly enough, I'm gonna back out of it. Interestingly enough, I went 294, I think, kilometers. But this is a regular stock. Let's try something. Let's try something. 214, right? Let's put this 208, 210, 214, 212. Not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Okay, 8848 686.7. Right. A92. Okay, so it is better off this way, isn't it? Okay. More horsepower. Just 3 less torque. Oh, alright. The reason why I want to do smooth sailing is because if I go all out, try to be first, the fastest, I would actually end up losing the most amount of fuel, and it won't be a 2-lap race. So I know this is a little bit easy. Put this over here. 99% right now. So this car, obviously, I changed 2 things. Changed the turbo, and I lowered the torque and horsepower slightly differently. Also, the challenge, so instead of easy mode, it's medium. So those 3 changes makes a lot of difference in the actual race itself. How the car feels, how the opponents feel, the location of the opponents. JC's 1.6, 1.5 laps remaining on the bottom right. We have to go smooth sailing in order to uptick it. There's specific spots and ways to kind of get that to happen properly, because it's burning the fuel very quickly. Bump. They bumped into each other. Post on it. It's not the best car for this track. It is not, because of the even lean and then power, that green bar to the right bottom. That means the fuel to air mix ratio is at the lowest it can be. It's already at 70%. So there's a few things I can do. Coast. Not get out the power so hard. In and out of corners. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna help. It's already at 1.3. The problem is that this is not easy mode. What I can do, now if you listen carefully, what I can do is put the tires to medium to give me more grip, lower the power, which will give me more room to finish the laps while being on the gas harder, meaning I can get faster turn-ins and out of the corners, which will give me a higher placement at the end of the 30-minute race. That's the difference in tuning. Now, just because it's at 50% at this end of the lap, I am babying it slightly. It means nothing, because it's at 54 even. Because where we started the race is not here. It's literally, you'll see it right now. So yeah, roughly it is a lap each, 50% each. Which is slightly more, which is good. But I gotta be careful. specifically because it's a four-wheel drive car with a small gas tank over to this engine, for this swap engine. It just burns fuel. So you should see, yeah, that green to the left on the map is patch of possible rain, but most likely it's not. Yellow, and then over here orange brake calipers, just to make it uniform. Ray tracing cockpit, ray tracing everywhere on all the cars. I don't think the track is ray traced, but everything else is. Like cars. Full model. Headlights and everything. The lights of the headlights. Tail lights. So you can see the spoiler, see how it reflects. I think you'll catch the brake light. Okay, this spoiler doesn't catch the brake light. On the spoilers, if you brake, you'll see on the spoiler, the brake light. So see, shows me the possibility there's not enough actual visibility of what to expect the rain. Not a good opportunity to look into. Actual weather and make a decision on racing tires, yeah. I went off track, it's probably a penalty. Probably another penalty. Yeah, so you see the ends, the actual cloud ends. So it's possible to get first place. It's just not gonna be easy per se. It's going to be very tactical, very kind of like decision-oriented. Yes, slightly stressed out race because you see probably 8th, 9th, 10th place, right? 11th place, probably going to be soon. 8, 9. Boom, and there should be another. There you go. 13, 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16, there you go. Again, I could put medium tires on the next video, I do have this on the wrong setting. So I need to coast for a bit. Good thing I remembered. I would have burned through one lap and been on. I would have damaged. Kind of the tactical way I was gonna go about it strategically, you know. See how the headlights move? See the body of like. What's the point of accelerating past that? It's only 1 mile an hour faster. What's the point of getting on the brake gas so hard? Now if I switch the tires, lower the performance of the engine, I might have opportunity to use a different turbocharger, as that might be actually affecting the race differently or materially to get it to 700 feet. Obviously the other WRX Gr.B road car has a stock engine, so it's a different sound, including in the main menu when you swap cars in your garage. See the headlights on the trunk. So obviously I am using my windshield wipers, but it's not even necessary to go that fast with the windshield wipers, but I cannot control it. So every 2 laps I'm going to be filling up my gas tanks, with no significant rain, it's going to not land me in first place, because well, it allows me to get ahead of everyone, especially in normal mode versus easy mode in settings. Is ability to see the forecast ahead of time, get into the pit lane properly while everybody is on their regular tires, be wet, slow down majorly. I am already swapped, and then obviously the penalties. Let's see the power, see how a lot more power. Blast through the other car even with the penalty. So I've recently, I think yesterday, recognized the day before, recognized that I hit that's probably a penalty. Hit an all-time high in mastering of my ability in this game. See, it's a second. I was about to wanted to mention it's going to be exactly a second. I don't think I've been so good at. Well, I put almost, I think, more than 2,000 hours within the Gran Turismo platform itself. It's at 48 instead of 52 like it was, so it's going to be at 0 when I pit. To fill up gas, I am in first place again. I think they went to go switch their tires. Yes, it's actually refuel and switch their tires since it rained, or maybe they didn't. It's going to be raining, so that's an opportunity for me to actually be ahead of the curve. Unless they switch their tires. Switch their tires, I'm in trouble. Meaning they'll have traction. But we'll see, I'm about 4 seconds ahead, as you see, +4 on the left top corner. See that white, that's the WRX Gr.B road, it says road. That's me, second place, about 5 seconds. It is a fun car. It is the car to use in this race. car to use in this race will be like GT3, GT4. More like GT4 or a GR4 or a GR3. But or Porsche. Almost any Porsche. Now brake, see. That little conserving power allows me to just really make sure I get to the end of the track with some gas in it. Allows me the opportunity to actually raise this. At the end, I'll have a few single-digit percentage left. Now the penalty actually takes, I'm not sure if it allows my car to have more. I think it's less. A movement, object in motion stays in motion, so I think it takes. Nah, actually, I might be wrong because at the higher speeds, you actually burn more fuel. Excuse me. A four-wheel drive car, even though it's wet, which it's not. You see at the left corner, you see the past the tires, shows that bar that's a quarter up, third up, white bar. That's how much rain. Once it gets above the second, see, 0. That's the problem. I actually lose time for doing that because the cars get a lot closer. So that wasn't too smart. I didn't pay attention. I was explaining. So far you see that the rain is about to pass. It's not important to actually have my racing wet, intermediate wet tires on. It's not enough rain for that. It's just not. I'm about to get past in about 2 seconds. 1, 2. See? Right on the dot. So as you see, I just counted 1, 2, and I went to second place. So there's a level of mastery in this thing. There's levels to everything in there. Well, not everybody can have the privilege of being a race car driver. There's a Russian oligarch that got his son into racing F1 cars, and he's not really liked, disliked that field. As you can see, that the bar is nearly 50% up. The reason why this is good is, although I don't have that much traction, is that if there is no rain here, it's going to dry up, and I'll have opportunity to keep them up. Might not have been the smartest thing, but it is what it is. As I have to see the consequences now. Perform at this. Like zoom out into the zoom in, zoom out, able to see what the forecast. So I think we're going to be avoiding all of that rain, but since there is clouds, it's not going to dry up as much. probably a penalty. Possibility they won't penalize me. So no sun out, no drying. Don't get on the brakes too hard. Use the handbrake to kind of get into position. Drift a little bit to get into position. Use the apexes in the straight, less bumpy road. Starting to brighten up in the track, slightly foggy or misty. So it was the right decision. At this rate, I don't need to switch tires, which will get me about 2 to 4 seconds. Less time in the pit. Yes, it's drizzling. Oh, you can see the clouds are breaking up. See that? I might be penalized for that. I think I will get penalized for that. See sun out. Veering through the cloud, full on brake, didn't affect braking as much. I didn't get penalized for the first thing I mentioned. Now it's gonna start to dry. So notice it's getting fast forwards, but you can see the dry line. Hour Le Mans. This is just simulated as if it's in 30 minutes. So it's roughly around 7 laps. It's a 4-wheel drive car, so I don't have to worry too much about hydroplaning. Especially with that amount of rain. Again, tires are pristine early. They just started to wear. 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Orange looks better than yellow because yellow's a neon yellow. That's okay. Probably won't get penalized for that, but I might be wrong. I just took the wrong braking line. Just a lot of, seems like a lot of power. This car is very controllable. It's extremely controllable. It's no problem. At my skill level, it's just tame. But what are difficult from time to time are the really fastest cars in the game. They become quite tricky. Like actual Le Mans cars and up. Might be penalized for that, but probably not. You know, I don't think this tune is like so exceptionally out of the track. See how I got onto dry surface before I started braking. Lean on the gas slightly to get a better turning. I'm pulling on the gas, then I brake. That'll cause it to be slower, and then out of apexes and turns. On it slightly. That's not a good example. That's probably a penalty of about 1 second. Yep. So same tires. Don't change. 2 seconds means all I need is about 50%, but I'll do 100%. I'm gonna put it at full. I'm gonna use all of the power I can. So it's the highest fuel to air mixed ratio, especially since it's gonna be the last lap, and I am 4 places behind. 5 places behind, 6 places behind it. There we go, another 7 places behind. I think I should be. I'm at 7 places, 6, yeah, 8. 10 should be 10, 5. Nope, get back on it. There you go. Got me out of the pit faster. Didn't need the tires to be changed. Change something. Not pay attention to the top speed. This will give me a good idea, even on this straight, although it's a slightly shorter straight. See, I'm climbing 170, 280, 290, go around 300, then it goes around. Oh, I didn't have to brake. Probably gonna have around 30% gas when I get to the end, 20 to 30. See, it says red on the top right, middle top right corner. That red that says port call. Ooh, that's gonna cost me. That's gonna cost me big time for this last lap. How fast do I get out of it? Oh, this is gonna cost me. All right. Let's just turn from 4 seconds to 8. Yeah, I lost it. I have to catch him on the straights. It's gonna cost me big time. I have a penalty to make up for. That's gonna cost me also. Done. I lost it. Okay. Switch the differential to give me more grip in corners while I'm on the gas. Oh, this is sweet. Look how much power. Oh my god, that's a lot of power. Hopefully I don't get penalized. If I do, I have to speed up. I think I got it. I got a half a second off, but I was about 1 second in front, so it's gonna be like 0.3, 0.5, 0.574 seconds faster. So that's an example of what to expect when you're racing